Hey everybody, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Planmas video. Today we are planning in my Harriet Wright Designs planner, and I am using Maple Cafe for the week of November 18th to the 24th. This kit was actually a mystery kit that is actually now in the shop right now for bring back mystery kits. They're available until the end of December, so if you did miss this kit, you can still pick it up. I will link it in the description box down below for you. And I just think this kit is so pretty for fall. I love the brown tones. I love the coffee theme. I just think it's so warm and cozy, and I knew I had to put it in my planner. So I'm using it for this week. Now, this week was a pretty normal week. Nothing crazy really happened. It's just kind of the day-to-day type of stuff for us this week. So I don't have crazy plans to put in, but I do have a few things to put in. So for my base, what I like to do is I like to put my glitter headers all the way at the top, along with foil overlays for my glitter headers. And then I like to stagger my full boxes. So I put some at the bottom, some at the top, and some in the middle. And I just kind of alternate. I try and mix up the patterns throughout my different weekly spreads so that it's not bulky on the one section. I always found that I often put my double boxes always on Saturday and Sunday, and I've been trying to change that up because it bulks up the planner so much on that one side as opposed to dispersing it. So that's what I've been trying to do this year. And I am using the coffee foil bundle from our shop, and I'm using it in copper foil. I thought it just went so well with the theme of the kit. Obviously coffee, because the kit has coffee, but the copper looked so good with the brown tones. I really love how it turned out. Now, this planner, I don't think I have shown a plan with me in this planner before, but the bottom washi is just like a 15mm bottom washi strip section. So I do just use one of those foil overlays on the bottom washi and then just put it at the bottom. I don't have to do the two together, and I really like how that looks. I'm loving this planner. I already bought one for next year, so you'll see an unboxing video coming soon. As soon as I get it. I'm really hoping I get it soon. But yeah, I like that it's just the one strip of bottom washi. I get more of the week in there. So if I do have a heavier planned day, then I do have a lot more room to space that out. And then I just put my date covers at the top with some date squares, and I like to put a tall box on the sidebar. I will finish the sidebar at the end of the video because I always like to do a picture. So I put the tall box on there, and then I did one of the little layering deco shapes from the kit along with the month script sticker, and that's just what I do every single week. I just think it looks really nice. Now, I have been doing this trend forever in my planner. It is a washi weekend banner, and I know this is not the popular trend anymore, but I still love it, and I honestly have so much washi to use up that I kind of feel like it's helping me use my washi because I wouldn't use much of it otherwise. I do use it in my spreads, especially if my week is very light on plans, but I feel like I get to use a lot more. So I've been trying to use up as much washi as I can. Especially, I got a lot of washi cards from a friend of mine. She would send me stuff, and I've been trying to use those as much as possible just so that I can kind of decrease my stash a little bit. All right, so let's get into the weekly plans. So starting on Monday, I always like to put my work schedule. So I put a little prairie girl with her silhouette and a work script sticker to mark my work. And then I actually did get what's it called? A casual job position with our local public health, and I just basically go to the flu clinics during the flu clinic season, and I am a navigator at the flu clinics. So I did that this fall. They are now over, so I won't be doing any more until maybe spring when we do school clinics and stuff, but I started that position at the beginning of the fall, and it just kind of went through the flu clinic season. So I've just been marking when I've been going to the clinics with this super cute nurse prairie girl. I think they are just perfect. She's got her little needle there, and I just love it. I just think it's so cute. So then I marked that we watched Outer Banks. We were watching that the new season during this time. And then I marked puzzling because we are doing, I'm sorry, not we. I don't know why I always say we. Why do I always say we? Especially when I talk about my shop. Like, it's just me. I have been doing a lot of puzzling lately, like a lot of puzzling. And then I marked that we watched Traders Canada, and then I ended up going to Boston Pizza for some drinks with friends, so I marked that. On Tuesday, I'm marking work with, I believe this is Millie Papery. She doesn't sell like planner stickers anymore. She now does a lot of different stuff. She is so creative and she has the cutest designs. But she used to sell planner stickers and I still had that left over. So I used up that Prairie, or that, not Prairie Girl, the Millie Paperico girl. I believe that's her shop name. To mark work, and then I marked that my kids had piano this day. I also marked that it was, or that we went to Tim Hortons, and I used Coffee Monsters Co. To mark that just with like a little fall cup. And then I marked that my anxiety was super high this day. I have just honestly been so stressed out about the Canada Postal Strike that is happening right now. I don't really want to get much into it because it does stress me out to have to deal with it. But this day was just, it happened the Friday before and it was just building up and building up. So I had a lot of anxiety that day. My husband kind of talked me through it. We kind of made a plan and stuff like that. So yeah, it was very stressful. I had to mark it. And then I ended up just playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley that evening, which is like my constant game. I have been using a lot of like video game controllers to mark that, but I did recently just get it on my Mac computer, but I think I'll just keep using video game controllers because I use enough computers to mark work and stuff, so I think I'll just keep going with the video game controllers. On Wednesday, I marked work with Stick with the Plan Co. little squidge guy. I love buying her digital stickers, and then I just make them myself, so I can make them the size I want. I can make as many as I want. Oh, they are amazing, so I've been using those a lot. I do have a few more that I need to print and cut, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of squidge stickers, and I did buy her, I forget what she calls her little girls, but I did buy Lottie. I did buy the Lottie digital version as well, so you'll be seeing a lot of those in my planners moving forward. And then I marked that I had another flu clinic that day, so I put a little nurse icon for that. And then I marked that it was the first snowfall. It was so nice. I got very lucky, and all my flu clinics that I had to drive for ended on that day, so I didn't have to worry about any of the bad weather. Then in the evening, I came home and I did more puzzling. We watched Survivor, and we watched The Floor. Have you guys seen The Floor? I love this show. It is, I want to say like a game show type thing, but it's trivia, and it's all trivia that like I feel like most people know. They show a picture and you have to say what it is as fast as you can, and then they alternate who answers, and they give you a certain time limit, and the clock runs while you're answering, and then it stops, and then the next person's clock starts while they answer, and then whoever runs out of time first loses, and then the other person moves on. And then basically like you gain spaces on the board and stuff like that, and you move on, and it's so interesting. I really love it. We watch it every week. It's The Floor. It's great. We watched, I think, the first season on YouTube, and I think the second season is on there as well, so if you're curious, check it out because it's wonderful. And then on Thursday, I marked work with a Miso & Co. sticker. And then we had parent-teacher this evening. Both my kids did, so we went to that before dinner. And then I was not feeling good. I had really bad cramps this day, so I marked that, and I ended up just staying home. Luckily, Taekwondo was canceled this day because a parent teacher, we do Taekwondo in a school, so they need the gym for a parent teacher. So it was canceled this day. So luckily for me, because I was not feeling up to going to Taekwondo this day. So I marked that. I marked that we watched Hell's Kitchen in the evening. And then those flags that I have been using, those are from the sticker party. They are part of her TV Thursdays. So I marked Hell's Kitchen with that. And then I marked that I did more puzzling because that is my life right now. I do a lot of puzzles. On Friday, I marked work. I marked that there was no school this day. The kids didn't have school because it was parent-teacher, so like you could go on the Thursday evening or you can go on the Friday during the day. We always pick the evening, but it gives them no school the next day. And then I had a really good chat with my husband. We chatted a lot about like work and stuff like that. It's been pretty stressful this year. And honestly, he just kind of reminded me like why I started my planner journey in the first place, and that is because I love planning. I loved bullet journaling. I did it for my anxiety. I did it for my depression, and it's built into this wonderful, wonderful, amazing thing. And I think I've turned it into just being work, and I need to realize that my passion is also planning. So that is why I am back. I am very, very, very happy to be, and I've been loving this little like journey I've already started, and I hope to continue because this is why I do what I do, is because it really does help with my anxiety. It helps with my depression. It helps with being organized, but it gives me that creative outlet and the hobby that I need. So it's very important to me. So I want to mark that I had a good chat with my husband, and that is a Millie Paperico girl as well. And then my daughter did go to a birthday party this day since they didn't have school. I played some Dreamlight Valley after work. And then I marked with this TV from the sticker party that we watched the Wolverine and Deadpool movie. I don't remember what it's called, so I wrote Wolverine and Deadpool. It could be the other way around. I'm not really sure. The movie was okay. Like, it was fine. I felt like they were just trying to be silly, and which is fine. I felt like there was barely a story, so it's okay. It was not my favorite movie. I really liked the first and second Deadpool, but this one was kind of like, whatever. So we did watch that, and then while we were watching, I wrote down my plans because I was super far behind on writing what I do every day, and I'm used to writing that every single day, and I, guys, haven't written anything since the middle of August. How bad is that? So I had to go back in my phone, in pictures, in all these different areas and trying to figure it out. So there's going to be some very like light weeks, let's just say, coming up for the fall months because I did not write too many things down. And then I did puzzle in the evening as well because what else is new? On Saturday, I played Dreamlight Valley. I finished writing out the rest of my plans because, again, it was such a big task. I puzzled, and then we went and played some Played Up with some friends. That video game is like super, super fun, and it's a wonderful co-op game. I marked that we watched Parks and Rec this day, and I did a ton of laundry this day. I feel like this week was a very big catch-up week. Like, I feel like things have just been kind of letting go because I've just been so anxious, but I feel like this week I kind of like picked up my pants and kind of did everything I need to get done, so that was good. Moving on to Sunday, I decided that I was going to start going back onto YouTube this weekend, so I wanted to make a plan and a schedule, mostly for Planmas, to try and plan out all those videos. So I worked on that schedule that day. I also worked on planning out my kids' advent calendars, so we do an activity advent calendar, and I needed to decide still at that point what I all was doing for the month of December. So I worked on that. I had to run to Giant Tiger this day just to pick up a few things for our dinner. And then I folded all of that laundry that I did the day before. It took so long, so it was a big task, but I got it all done. And then I marked that I worked on my kids' cleaning schedules, so I felt like we needed to like change something up. My morning routine was not looking so good, and their cleaning routine was not doing good, so I just decided to make a new printable. I put it up on the fridge, kind of give them like a morning and evening routine plus a little bit of a chore list. So that has been working really well so far this week already. Hopefully it carries out and we can keep going on it because I feel like we really need it. So the last thing that I wrote in there is that we watched Lilo and Stitch for our dinner and a movie night. So if you are new to my channel, we do dinner and a movie nights. Actually, I don't think I have filmed a video since we started. Maybe on my live Plan with Me's, maybe. But basically what we do is we have a themed dinner and movie every single week. So that I have made these pre-made cards, put them in envelopes, and the kids pick a new one each week. And we have a themed dinner revolving around the movie. So we did Lilo and Stitch, and I always like to use an extender box to mark my rating of the food and of the movie. So yeah, it's been really, really fun. We started last year at Mother's Day, and we have kept going. We add Halloween movies, Christmas movies will be starting. Actually, the day I'm doing this voiceover, we're starting Christmas movies. It's just been super fun. It always gives us the opportunity to always make sure we have at least one day that we are hanging out as a family. The kids love it, and I can't believe we've been doing it for a year and a half already. That's just wild to me. All right, so I'm just filling in the rest of my day here, and I'm going to flip over to finish my sidebar. What I like to do is print a picture each week, and like the rest of my life, I have been slacking on printing taking pictures, to be honest, actually. So I did have a picture of the food we ate for Lilo and Stitch, which was coconut rice, chicken kebabs, and pineapple chicken kebabs, and then some smoothies, and we did end up eating some ice cream cones. So I'm just putting this picture from my Canon Ivy printer and then putting some washi just to fill in those spaces. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope that you guys are loving Planmas. Bye, everybody!